Welcome to the Clubhouse, you guys. I am your club leader, Rocket House 54. Subscribe and become a member of the club today, and this meeting will come to order. So, in today's club meeting, and guys, it is Rocket House 54 here. I'm just trying to work on a new intro and outro. I'm not going to be calling this channel the Clubhouse unless I really like it, but pretty much this is just going to be like my new intro, and because I'm trying to come up with a new intro and outro, so I finally settled on the Clubhouse. I thought it was a nice little thing to settle on. But anyway, guys, so, like this is just what I like to do, because, recently I haven't really had an intro, but, yeah, so, guys, today's club meeting will call to order. And, so, guys, today I'm going to be doing a movie review on Borat, Cultural Learnings of America for Make Benefit, Glorious Nation of Kazakhstan. Now, the movie's directed by Larry Charles and stars Sacha Baron Cohen as Borat, Ken Davadian as Azamat, and Luenell as herself. Those are like the only three people I even remember, because Borat and Azamat are like the two main characters in this. Now, pretty much the plot of this movie is Borat is because basically it's about a guy named Borat Sagdiyev, and he, travels to America to do like a kind of like a documentary on like stuff in America. And yeah, it's like a story, but there's also hidden camera stuff, and I'm pretty sure this is Sacha Baron Cohen's first movie. And because this was like 2006, I think this was Sacha Baron Cohen's first movie. And so, there's, again, as I said, there's a story, and there's also some hidden camera stuff, which, now, guys, you're wondering, what do I think of this movie? And I know there's one person out there that's gonna basically wonder, dude, what are your thoughts on it? What are your thoughts on it? What are your thoughts on it? This movie is just awful. Okay, and I'm gonna say the person who recommended it to me, Josa. Why the hell did you recommend this to me? This was boring as hell. If you couldn't figure out by now, I'm totally joking. This movie was great. Sacha Baron Cohen really pulls off the Borat character quite well. And this is actually a really, really good movie. I liked it way more than I thought I would. Now, I have seen his other movie, Bruno, which I'll probably do a review of that soon. But I don't know yet. I'm trying to get the South Park movie done and the Dodgeball review done. But I need to watch Dodgeball again. I think it's been like a good 4 to 6 years since I've seen it. But so basically, I really like this movie. It's actually really, really funny. It isn't for everybody, though, because if you get easily offended, you're not going to like this. And also, some interesting facts about this. The suit that Borat wears has deliberately never been cleaned. The police were called on Sacha Baron Cohen 92 times during filming. And also, Todd Phillips, who directed Road Trip and the Hangover trilogy, he was originally supposed to direct, and he did the story, too. He was originally supposed to direct, but after the Star-Spangled Banner scene, he walked out, apparently due to creative differences with Sacha Baron Cohen. And, hold on, I'm just gonna take a drink here. Really thirsty. Sorry about that. But, yeah, now the thing is, okay, so, on the back here, because, guys, the rating system in Canada is different than in the U.S., because in the U.S. I know there's G, PG, PG-13, R, and NC-17. Here in Canada, except for Quebec, I know Quebec has a different rating system than the rest of Canada, but for most of Canada, it's G, PG, 14A, 18A, and R. Well, there is one other rating, which is E, and it stands for exempt, which I don't even know what that means. My friend has a Goosebumps VHS tape of A Night in Terror Tower that says E on it. And I'm not even exactly sure what that means. Like, I read what it means, and I'm like, what the hell does this even mean? But, see, because this, you probably can't see it. I'll try to focus on it. If you guys can read that, it says Canadian Home Video 14A rating, coarse language, and sexual content. I don't even know how this got a 14A rating, because this is like... There's a lot of sexual stuff in this, especially the wrestling scene. So I don't know how that got this a 14A rating, but... You know, this... Again, guys, I found this movie absolutely hilarious, and I had a great time with it, but it isn't for everybody. Because as I said, if you get easily offended, then you're gonna not like this movie at all. And also another interesting fact, if you guys remember the scene where Borat's showing pictures of his son, and his son doesn't have clothes on, and you're thinking, oh, that's a kid, isn't it? Because he looks like a kid. Well, apparently I read on IMDb that apparently the one that they actually chose for that role is actually in real life. He's a gay porn star, and when they were casting it, they said, we want somebody who looks about 13 to 14 years old, but who is of legal age and willing to pose nude. And, like, he really looks like a kid, but in real life, he's actually an adult. But yeah, so, I think that, if you liked Sacha Baron Cohen on the Ali G show, I think you'll like him on this. And I think if you're a fan of comedies in general, go ahead and watch this, because I really like this. I can easily put this in my top 10 favorite comedies. But, again, it isn't for everybody, because, again, if you get offended easily, you're not going to like this movie. But it is really, really, really good. There's some moments I definitely did not expect. Some moments had me in stitches. And one thing that I should say, last summer when I was at camp, my friend Trevor, he was talking to our camp counselor because we were in the same cabin. My friend Trevor was saying about the time when his older brother took him to see Bad Grandpa in the theater, and our counselor's like, your brother's awful. And then my friend's like, he's a firefighter, he saves lives. And he's like, okay, if he saves lives, then he's a good man. And then our counselor told us apparently a mom took a bunch of 6th graders to see Borat, and apparently the mom's face after the movie was over was like, ew. Like, I guess she was like really grossed out, which I really don't blame her, but voice crack there. But from what I hear, the Brothers Grimsby is way worse than this, like when it comes to like sexual stuff. But yeah, so it is a short movie. It's an hour and 24 minutes, but again, guys, I just recommend watching this if you're a fan of comedies in general, but I absolutely loved Borat. I had a great time with this, and as soon as I am done starting the upload for this, I am going to watch it again. Guys, I'm giving Borat an A+. I cannot stress enough how great of a time I had with this movie, and as I just said, as soon as I get done starting the upload for this review, I'm gonna watch it again. But anyway, guys, that is all for this review. Subscribe for more content to become a member of the club today. And remember, guys, travel to America, shave your mustache, and I'll see you back at the clubhouse.